one of the components of this fixture, would have been amongst the favourites to top the La Liga table at the start. By Dovbyk at the moment keeping Stuani out of contention. Christian Stuani, the all-time top goal scorer for Girona, only on the bench. It has been a frequent role for him thus far this season. Well,
they might have. We've seen them beat Real Madrid relatively regularly. Last season was thrilling. There are links between how Madrid played last season and how they're playing this season.
It is, as Graham said, so refreshing to see.
Madrid, where he's got the highest win percentage of any.
Camavinga has been singled from Real Madrid at the back, and here comes another opportunity made.
Coaching, when a coach tries to overplay his hand.
Well, this ball is played in, it's a great delivery. This is just relentless from Girona, now over to the back post. It really should have been the opening goal.
And Graham, of course, everyone watching La Liga 3.
Brilliant chances, a header over by Herrera. Now that they've got Real Madrid on the ropes, they come out in force to support their side today. Real Madrid finally break into the final third, but to no in the centre, Herrera and Sigankov were waiting for a delivery in. A bit of a discussion there, and Jan Couto tries to
actually beat Real Madrid. Teams like Girona, it's going to be interesting.
Ball loose in the area. Camavinga fails to get past. He said ahead of the game, he's not firm friends with Vinicius, but they are in.
And if this is left, we can't be certain. Their right side in the derby last week, Camavinga was
on the sideline through injury. This is a run from Vinicius. He's taken that too long under pressure from Yang 5 at the back. He's switching things up slightly to adjust to the circumstances, and this time around. Jan Couto was talking about that game last season. He said the 4-2 was a perfect night. As this ball comes in for a strike, it's crept its way across the line, and it's Joselu who scores for Real Madrid slightly against the run of play. A devilish delivery in is met by Joselu. His touch is gathered by Gazzaniga, but he can't keep it out. Outside the area. This keeps answering the naysayers. Joselu trick to start this game at this small ground, and this low shot. His earlier chances went Girona's way.
Well, the first round.
Many chances and not converting enough of them.
This ball comes through. Sigakov was waiting for the pull across in the end. 11, it's not happening for him with the competition that Real Madrid have.
Made a mistake on in the way in which the corners go right. He knows he's got to keep.
Bellingham, he might go through on goal. He gets past Blind, tries to finish, and the save is made by Gazzaniga. It was nearly goal number 3 as Bellingham set off.
Vinicius, for his pains, took a pretty sore one from Eric Garcia, who, once the ball had been flicked by the Brazilian, left a pretty firm challenge on him.
Plays to Valverde, Fede Valverde at pace. Opportunity in the early going, might have a good opportunity here as an attempt from Savinho.
At the back, they've changed it a little bit and given him license to play in midfield.
Garcia, for the second time in his career, previously done, looking for the 1-2. It nearly comes back to Ziegler. Great pass from Vinicius. They knew immediately that they wanted to play the 1-2.
Utterly sensational from the Frenchman.
Couto now pings that ball out to Vinicius, who chests it. Vinicius tries to cut back. Eventually plays it in towards the. Here comes the corner. Toni Kroos plays it in. It's a free header, and it's the second goal. Tchouaméni proves too much for the Girona defence. And now Real Madrid double their advantage. Maybe some lax marking from the set piece, and Real Madrid will. Yes, he's got goal side. Flicks that out, it's struck first time. What a goal that would have been from Toni Kroos. It stings the hands of Gazzaniga. He wins that particular battle, but Couto gets
to Girona, and Valery as a left winger.
Earned the right to choose his future. He was reluctant to get a challenge in. He instead follows Camavinga. He'll have other targets for the time being. Puts that over to the back post, and there's the header. Kepa makes the save.
Wow.
Turns back on himself, skips this, moving inside. Oh, that's beautifully won back by Tchouaméni. Turns back on himself, skips the challenge in. Towards the back post, headed down and headed over. David Lopez again. He's had a little too wide it.
Down the supply, Ole.
Play down in the box, nothing given by the referee.
I'm pretty sure he's got that spot on right.
Here's Vinicius. Gets outside on Couto.
Does well there. Yep, correct decision. I think last touch comes off Vinicius. To the youngster, take a risk.
Well, here's Camavinga. The box, Jose Luis shouldered off the ball. It nearly comes back to Bellingham. He might turn this across the line. Bellingham into the body of Gazzaniga.
Gazzaniga, sensational.
Camavinga tries the turn. He's caught by a late challenge by Eric Garcia. Edge of the area played onto the right. Savinho lifts it in. This Girona, good attack turns out.
First touch.
No. Around the back of Daley Blind, set up for a strike. Almeria here at Montilivi, looking to get at least a consolation goal. Here is Jan.
Pass that I want to make, and then the break is on. And the
Instagram has been key to his adaptation. It's cross-field ball brought down by Rodriguez. Cross in, it's not quite dealt with now. Porto sets off as is his wont, and stepping across it. Might see a strike here from Gutierrez. Ball maybe out of frustration. He wasn't too far off. Gutierrez tries to go outside. Jan Couto. Real Madrid can experiment maybe a little bit and give some players.
It's beyond me, but footballers are strange.
Daley Blind set up for a strike, parried away by Gazzaniga. It falls to Bellingham. It's another goal for Jude Bellingham, who started off the attack and finishes it off emphatically. Girona outnumbered, Girona outgunned Real Madrid.
Yeah, this isn't the end.
Camavinga with a solid block and wins the ball away. Against Napoli, ball raring to establish himself.
Madrid in games that are less open than this one. He's shown that he can open up back defences.
Well, he made a brilliant turn there with well there by Lucas Vazquez.
Defences to go past a man.
Nhận định bóng đá trận đấu giữa Almeria với Sociedad trong khuôn khổ vòng 13 La Liga 2023-2024 sẽ diễn ra vào lúc 22 giờ 15 phút thứ Bảy ngày 11 tháng 11. Sociedad gần đây thi đấu khá tốt. Cụ thể, trong 6 trận đấu vừa qua tính trên mọi đấu trường, họ thắng 4, hòa 1, chỉ phải nhận duy nhất một thất bại trước đối thủ rất mạnh Atlético.